Hey y'all, it's Hans. Welcome back. We are going to be taking a quick look at the Bering Optics Hogster Super Hogster A3, not to be confused with the Hogster 25 or the Hogster 35 or even the previous model, just the regular Super Hogster. This is the A3. The A3, I'm going to get this wrong, but it stands for something like anywhere, anytime, any place, any something. I don't know. There's 3 A's and I don't remember what they mean, but this is the Super Hogster A3. We're going to be taking a quick look at it. We are going to answer the question, is this thermal scope worth the upgrade? And it is a 2-prong answer. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. Here a little bit on the other side of the specs. Like I said, we're going to run through the specs, show video, give you a chance to take a look at it, what it looks like through the scope, tell you some of the features of it, and then answer the big question, worth the upgrade. Y'all come check us out over at OutdoorLegacyGear.com. If you're looking for a night vision or a thermal optic, you can call and talk to me. You can call and talk to Jason. This is what we do full time. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I get to hunt at night, every night, and during the day I get to talk to people that I consider my hunting buddies that are looking for a night vision or thermal optic. I still pinch myself that this is my full-time job. But anyway, 877-350-1818, OutdoorLegacyGear.com. Give us a call. So, running through the specs real quick. While you're checking out the videos, run through this. The price on the Super Hogster, the Bering Optics Super Hogster A3 is $3,195, just under $3,200, which very similar in price to the previous, just the regular Super Hogster. I think there was an increase of, I don't know, 20 bucks, maybe a little bit more than that, but it was still under $3,200. All the Bering Optics thermal scopes come with a 4-year warranty, so that's a little bit higher than the average of other thermal manufacturers, just a little bit higher. This is a 384 by 288 thermal core resolution, 12 micron, starts at 2.9 power, goes up to 11.6. If you call me on the phone, I'm going to tell you it's 3 power. It's just easier. It's 3 to 12 power is what we tell. It is dual focusable, so it's got an eyepiece diopter focus and an objective lens focus. Some other specs: 8-second startup time, LCOS 1280 by 960 display screen. We'll talk a little bit about that more. The detection range 1100 yards. The ID range on this is going to be around 300 yards or so. That's being able to tell the difference between a coyote and a small deer. It runs on 2 CR123 batteries. You're going to get about 3 hours of runtime in warm weather. In colder weather, it's going to be less than that, but you can power it off of any external battery pack. The operating temperature is minus 14 degrees Fahrenheit up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, has 16 gigs of internal memory, 50 hertz refresh rate, records video, has Wi-Fi, all the fun things that people want when they get a scope. So those are the quick specs. Let's talk about the differences and the difference between the A3 and the regular Super Hogster that is now discontinued. This is the only thing out right now, and it's been out for several months, y'all. This is not brand new, out yesterday. This is September 2022. This thing's been out for a little while, but there's still some people asking, what's the difference between this and the Super Hogster that I have? Really, the only difference, y'all, it's got an improved display screen, a little bit larger display screen. It's a LCOS instead of a FLCOS, so it's a little bit better display screen, a little bit larger display screen. It's got more internal memory, and it's got more options to adjust the picture image, more flexibility on increasing brightness and contrast. So it does give you a little bit more of an advantage being able to fine-tune that picture image a little bit more. So those are the differences. Not a lot of differences. We've studied these scopes, we've had them up side by side, and now we're ready to answer this question: is it worth the upgrade? The reason why it's a 2-prong answer: if you own an optic that is in the $2,000 to $3,000 price range, and there's several of them that are in that price range, all the manufacturers just about have something in that $2,000 to $3,000 price range. This is going to be an upgrade in picture quality. We've looked at all of them, and there are a lot of great scopes in the $2,000 to $3,000 price range, but this definitely has the better picture image than that. If you're a coyote hunter, most coyote hunters want to be at least 3 power base magnification. to make a good efficient shot on a small animal like a coyote can be. A 3-power optic is going to be good for you. So if you're using a Hogster 25 or a Hogster 35 and you feel like you need a little bit more magnification or a little bit better picture image, the A3, Super Hogster A3 is definitely going to be an upgrade. Now, if you have another manufacturer's optic in that price range, again, if you need a little bit more magnification or a little bit better picture image, this is going to be an upgrade. It's very small in size, as you can see. It is you look at it, the only way you can tell it's different between the A3 and the previous Super Hogster is that it says A3 on the side. I mean, if you look at it, it looks exactly the same. It's got the quick release mount, the buttons are the same, plastic lens cap cover. I mean, you can't hardly even tell the difference. So if you want something more small and compact, but you want something with great picture quality, this is between the $3,000 and $4,000 price range. Is up there with a different class of scopes, but this has, I want to say, close to as good a picture image as anything else in that $3,000 to $4,000 price range. I would say if you own a Super Hogster right now and you like it, as great as the A3 is, I don't know that there's a big enough difference in the picture quality or anything to take the time to try to sell yours or trade it in or sell it to a buddy or whatever and then turn around and buy this. I don't know if there's a big enough difference that you feel like you need to do that. We've had them side by side. The picture image on both of them are great, but if you have a Super Hogster, the regular one, and you like it, stay with it. I mean, this is a great unit. And if you don't have a Super Hogster A3 and you're wanting to upgrade, it's a great scope to upgrade to. But if you already have a Super Hogster and you like it, as great as this is, there's not a huge enough difference that you need to go through the trouble of selling what you got just to get this. If you want to upgrade, you're going to want to take a bigger upgrade, maybe into a Bering Optics Super Yoder, which is a 640 resolution 12 micron Bering Optics unit, which would be a definite upgrade from this. So again, is this worth the upgrade? Yes and no. Yes, if you have a scope that is in a lower category than this one, and no, if you already have this scope and you want to know if it's a big enough difference to change. So yes and no. I hope that answers your question. Again, if you're looking to purchase any night vision or thermal optic, give us a call, outdoorlegacygear.com, 877-350-1818. You can talk to me. We can go through your options if you're looking to buy something. Check out our weekly podcast, The Late Night Vision Show. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on our website, thelatenightvisionshow.com. You can find all of our past episodes. But we're here taking your questions, taking the confusion out of night vision thermal optics, because it is. And I'm telling you, y'all, every month it's getting more and more confusing because there's more and more optics that are being thrown into the mix and into the market. We're here to help. Thank you. We'll be back soon. Y'all keep making them bacon pancakes and stay safe out in the fields.